Welcome to Brunswick Beat,
Brunswick County's only television news show brought to you by the Brunswick Beacon. I'm Rachel Johnson.
and I'm Stacey Manning. A man is dead after a New Year's Day fight broke out between neighbors. 3 men have been arrested. Sheriff's Office deputies found Hartford Sellers III, 26, unresponsive in the driveway of his Farm Meadows Drive home in Leland following a fight with baseball bats. He died on January 4th at New Hanover Regional Medical Center. Sellers' neighbor, Boyd Harrelson Jr., 43, has been charged with second-degree murder, assault with a deadly weapon with serious injury, and assault with a deadly weapon with intent to kill, inflicting serious injury. Nicholas Smith, 21, also of Farm Meadows Drive, Leland, was arrested on January 3rd. He was charged with assault with a deadly weapon. A third neighbor, William Connolly, 52, has also been charged with assault with a deadly weapon and failure to appear on a misdemeanor. If anyone has information about this case, they are asked to contact Lieutenant Donna Simpson at 253-2777.
Fatalities on Brunswick County roadways reached a 5-year high in 2012. 27 lives were lost last year, the highest since 2007 when there were 33. North Carolina Highway Patrol says the fatalities were a result of issues ranging from failure to yield to running off the roadway. They strongly urge everyone to wear their seatbelts. Drunk drivers also kept law enforcement officers busy in 2012. Troopers arrested 1,600 people last year in Brunswick and New Hanover counties for impaired driving. The Sheriff's Office Special Operations Unit reported 389 arrests for impaired driving last year. To find out where the majority of the fatal wrecks occurred, pick up this week's Beacon.
Sheriff's deputies will stay at local elementary schools through the end of the school year. Tuesday night, the Board of Education voted 4-0 to pay deputies for the rest of the year. It will cost $245,830 from the fund balance. Superintendent Edward Pruden said the school system could continue to fund the officers if the county would continue supporting the fund agreement that provides schools with 36.5% of the local tax rate.
A few local sweepstakes businesses are still open in light of a recent state Supreme Court ruling. The ruling clears the way for local law enforcement to enforce a ban on the video games. A manager at Winners World in Calabash says they're still open because the sheriff's office said they could continue to operate. The manager of another Calabash sweepstakes business said they had closed and are awaiting new software.
Residents in Cedar Grove opened their new community center January 5th. It's a project Andre Herring, president of the Cedar Grove Improvement Association, said was 12 years in the making. The community group raised $71,000 and received a United States Department of Agriculture grant for $51,000. They also got a USDA loan to cover the cost of the $434,000 construction project. Herring said the building's primary purpose will be for citizen meetings, civic activities, music performances, a computer room, and tutoring.
Brunswick County employee salaries are averaging 8% less than market average. That's according to Dr. Jeff Ling, Evergreen Solutions Executive Vice President. Ling presented a salary study to county commissioners on January 8th. He said he wasn't addressing individual salaries, but was explaining the county's job pay is lower when compared to other businesses who employ the same type of workers. Ling estimated it would cost $714,000 to bring employee salaries up to the minimum pay scale. The commissioners will review the study and provide feedback to Evergreen before the board and consultant meet again to discuss spending any money.
Debbie and Larry Sweeney are the only residents in the only house built so far in Jaguar's Lair. The unfinished community near Sunset Beach is one of several developed by Mark Saunders, who has been facing legal and financial issues regarding several of his developments. The Sweeneys say they are happy with the home that they retired to about a year ago. Another property owner, Kaz Casala, says he's not happy with Saunders or the way Sunset Beach has handled bond issues with Saunders and his company. A story detailing the Sweeneys and an update on Jaguar's Lair is in this issue of the Brunswick Beacon.
Construction of the new Calabash Fire Department building has begun. Groundbreaking took place last Friday, January 4th. Officials estimate it will take about 8 months to build the new 17,000 square foot facility. It will cost about $1.5 million. The department is working temporarily out of a leased building on Thomasboro Road.
Tamala Jones, Brunswick County Department of Social Services licensing supervisor, is encouraging interested individuals to take part in a 10-week training program to become a licensed foster parent. There are 145 children in DSS care. They range from only a few months to 18 years old. The county has 16 foster parents and families licensed by DSS. The training will be for 10 weeks every Thursday from 6 to 9 p.m. January 24th through March 28th.
Brunswick Community College signed an agreement in December that will result in advanced nursing training on the college campus. UNC Pembroke will offer its Bachelor of Science in Nursing program at the college. For students at BCC, the faculty will use distance education to teach online and via interactive video classrooms. The first students are anticipated to be enrolled for the fall semester. For more information on the nursing programs at BCC, call 755-7300 or email admissions@brunswickcc.edu. Find all these stories and much more inside this week's Beacon, available on newsstands now. Welcome to the Beacon Sports Report. Ben Huffman, 17 of Waxhaw, won the 9th annual Run for Food half marathon Saturday at Ocean Isle Beach. In sunny 45-degree weather, Huffman ran the course in 1 hour, 18 minutes, and 55 seconds. In the women's race, Misty White, 37 of Myrtle Beach, was first. In the 5-kilometer race, David McGinnis III, 16 of Sumter, South Carolina, finished in 20 minutes. In the women's 5-kilometer race, Nancy Astrike, 45 of Durham, placed first. In the Scorpion Invitational last Saturday at North Brunswick High School, a young West Brunswick wrestling team placed 9 wrestlers in the finals, won 6 titles, and finished first out of 10 teams. Sophomore Jaquan Green won the 113-pound title match 10-0 against a Grays Creek foe. 8th grader Porfirio Bautista won by fall in the 120-pound match. Sophomore Campbell Asplaw won by technical fall in the 126-pound title match. Junior Dylan Darguzis won the 160-pound title 4-3. West Junior Dakota Smith won 9-2 in the 195-pound title match, and senior Bobby McRaney won by fall in the 220-pound title match. The West Brunswick varsity boys basketball team led North Brunswick by a single point heading into the 4th quarter of the Waccamaw 2A-3A conference matchup, January 2nd in Charlotte. The Trojans, who had lost their last 6 meetings against the Scorpions, used a 10-0 scoring run to begin the 4th quarter and held North to 6 points in the final period. West claimed a 66-53 victory. Read all these stories and see more great photos in this week's sports section of the Beacon.
Brunswick County Animal Shelter today with a whole new friend who is here, and volunteer Brenda Kay and Cindy Stanley, the office manager here at the shelter, are going to tell us about this wonderful dog.
This is Diamond, and she is a mixed schnauzer. She's a sweet girl. She's about 2 years old, and she's learning her basic commands, so she's ready to find a new home that can finish training her and make her a lifetime pet. She was an owner surrender.
Okay, her owner was no longer able to care for
That's
her.
correct.
So she needs a good new forever home. Brenda's getting ready to go take her for a walk this afternoon.
I think she just got groomed this morning.
Well, she's beautiful. She looks fantastic. Well, come on now. You can visit with Diamond and all the other dogs and cats available for adoption. They're open 6 days a week, I believe now.
Right. Monday through Friday, 10 to 5:30. Friday from 10 to 4:30, and Saturday from 10 to 1:30.
Oh, this is great. So you have no excuses. You can come out here 6 days of the week to visit. So come on out.
Leland will host its first 5K race Saturday, February 2nd. The Whistle Pig 5K will also introduce the public to the new Westgate Nature Park. The park off Westgate Drive is behind Walmart on US 17. It covers about 3 acres with a third of a mile asphalt trail that leads from the entrance to a raised wooden boardwalk that overlooks a wetlands area. The run will start at 9 a.m. For details about the race, go online to the web address you see on your screen.
Joyce Davis wanted to say thank you in person to the people who brightened her holiday season. She was diagnosed with stage 3 lung cancer in 2012. As the primary caregiver for her husband, she was running out of money and energy. Through a case manager at Brunswick Senior Resources, Davis was connected to the Calabash Elks Ladies Auxiliary. They made sure she had a holiday meal. She had the opportunity to thank some of the ladies earlier this week. She tearfully expressed her gratitude, saying the gesture gave her hope.
The Coastal Carolina Camera Club is exhibiting photographs in the art gallery at Silver Coast Winery through the end of January. 67 entries by 27 photographers features gold, silver, and bronze medal winners. The winery is at 6068 Barbecue Road in the Grissettown area. Winter hours are from noon to 5 p.m. Wednesdays through Sundays and until 6 p.m. on Fridays. The phone number is 287-2800.
He's renowned as a certified lunatic and a master of the impossible, and he's coming to Brunswick County. Broadway veteran Tomas Kobinek is bringing his one-man show to the stage of Odell Williamson Auditorium at Brunswick Community College Thursday, January 17th. Doors open at 7 p.m. and the show starts at 7:30. Tickets are available online or at the auditorium box office. Prices range from $27 for adults to $10 for children 12 and younger. For tickets, log on to the auditorium website at bccowa.com or call the box office at 755-7416.
2013 is a brand new year with fresh weight loss options. One of them is Weight Wise Woman, offered by Brunswick County Parks and Recreation. The program is twice a week at 2 sites from 5:30 to 7:30 p.m. Tuesdays at South Brunswick Island Center or Thursdays at the Brunswick County Government Complex in Bolivia. Classes start January 22nd and 24th. The cost is $65. Mandatory private consultations are required by January 18th. For details, call Ruthie McHugh at 253-2583 or email rmchugh@brunsco.net. Details about other area weight loss programs are available in the Tide section of this week's Beacon.
Don't forget to cast your ballot in the Best of Brunswick. Find ballots inside this week's Beacon. A ballot is on page 14B and also online at brunswickbeacon.com.
That's all the time we have for tonight, but you can read all these stories and much more in this week's Beacon. If you have comments or suggestions for us at Brunswick Beat, you can email us at brunswickbeat@brunswickbeacon.com. Don't forget to follow the Beacon on Facebook and Twitter. Just search for Brunswick Beacon.
Thank you for joining us, and don't forget to tune in next week for a brand new edition of Brunswick Beat, Brunswick County's only television news show. We close out this week's show with more images from the Coastal Camera Club.